We were all rooting for you. Oh my goodness. You guys, what did I just see on my Twitter? Oh my God, I don't even know where to start, you guys. But anyway, we are going to talk about Ice Spice and all these messages that are getting exposed of her snacking Nicki Minaj. Okay, we're also going to be talking about this entire Kendrick Lamar diss track. We're going to be talking about Lil Kim being inspired by Nicki Minaj or copying Nicki Minaj, whatever you want to call it. Kai was out there gagging over Nicki Minaj's humility, and Doja Cat was showing JT some love. Now, these are some of the things that we will be discussing in this video. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the tea plug. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. Whew, you guys, I am at a loss of words. I am at a loss of words at this point. Whew. Ice Spice was out there trying to use Nicki Minaj, or at least using Nicki Minaj for clout. And this friend of hers that is out there exposing every text message that they ever shared finally has, decided to share receipts about Ice Spice speaking negatively of Nicki Minaj. Okay, so listen, Annie, when I tell you that this girl said a lot of things, literally calling Nicki Minaj, the Nicki Minaj, ungrateful. Okay, now this is what the text message is saying. Okay, so this girl said, "How did the call end yesterday on a good note?" And Ice Spice responded and said, "Open-ended again. But then James called me with Nicki's old manager of 11 years, and he said she was being unfair, asking for too much, which is what everyone's been telling me. But it's hard to negotiate with her because she doesn't let people talk like her lawyers or James, etc." This girl, the friend, then said, "Just woke up. That's just so annoying, bro. Does she not realize that she's asking for too much?" And Ice Spice said, "No, she doesn't think so at all." And then this girl said, "So frustrating. Do you think you guys will be able to come to a compromise?" And Ice Spice said, "Hopefully, but we are about to put out another record in June for the Barbie soundtrack, which is an opportunity that I brought her." Yo, you guys, it's insane what people be saying behind other people's backs, okay? And so she said, "Because Barbie asked me to do it alone, but since that's a brand, I invited her on, and she doesn't even see that as me bringing her something. She's kind of like my mom, ungrateful and delusional." I cut her off, by the way, not speaking to her till January. Yo, I am shocked, you guys. I am shooketh. I'm literally shocked. I'm shocked. And this is the reason why this entire female rap unity that they try to force down Nicki Minaj's throat is heresy. This is why this is nonsense. Because as soon as these girls get a collaboration with Nicki Minaj, as soon as Nicki Minaj makes herself accessible, they begin to feel entitled. And this is, you remember, guys, in my previous video, I told you how academics say that, well, Drake decided to cut off Ice Spice because Ice Spice was basically trying to use Drake for promo, but did not want Drake to benefit anything from the work. And they were just trying to use him for free. And this is not a good reputation that she's having in the industry. Imagine this, you guys. And after saying all this cack, this girl went ahead to say that, "Oh, well, Nicki Minaj is my inspiration," name dropping her several times. And she's out there saying, "Oh my goodness, I cut her off." Guys, I cannot believe that. I don't even know where to start. Anyway, you guys, let me know in the comment section. Please, I hope you guys are all here for this premiere because we need to talk about this in real time. Oh my word. Now I'm pretty convinced that this is the girl that Nicki Minaj was talking about who refused to go on tour with her, but yet you want to benefit off of her fame. And the insanity of this girl calling Nicki Minaj ungrateful to her and delusional. Oh my goodness, I hope the hybrid Barbz learned something from this. Oh my goodness, I'm gagged, you guys. I'm waiting for a certain Twitter account. I'm yet to see what they're going to say to try and sanitize all of this. So I don't know, you guys. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this entire bombshell that has been dropped on us. I am still shocked that somebody can be this delusional. Imagine being delusional enough to call another person delusional. And now, so I'm kind of looking at her sideways also for that entire the Transformer interaction that they had. And the paranoid auditor in me, I don't want to call it paranoia, I want to call it professional skepticism, because that's what we call it. A part of me, the audit part of me, is out here saying that, well, is this really the friend? Because remember, the friend is the one who's doing all these exposés. So now I'm thinking, is this genuine, or are they trying to put it out that herself and Nicki Minaj are no longer cool? Because listen, Annie, they might have realized that Nicki Minaj cloaked their tea and no longer wants to give any benefits to Ice Spice. No longer wants to attach herself to Ice Spice. And now Ice Spice is looking for a way to switch, so that she can work with the Transformer. This is just me. This is me just thinking. This could be a possibility, you guys, that the friend actually knows what she's doing, and probably, Ice Spice's team also know what they're doing, because they could be doing this so that, people can say, well, at the end of the day, Ice Spice and Nicki were never cool, so that she can cleanly now switch over to use the Transformer. Do you know who else did the same thing? It's Bongo 2, aka the host of the snack. She did the very same thing, and it's not far-fetched to think that Ice Spice could be doing the same thing. But hey, let me know in the comment section, you guys, obviously, what you think about that. I am at a loss of words. That's all I can tell. Please, you guys, interact with me. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this. And this is exactly what Drake was talking about when he was out there saying that, well, Ice Spice's team, I hope from now onwards, Nicki Minaj does not try to come up with some female rep unity and anything of that, because clearly people are users out there. Clearly people will use you. People will support you when it's beneficial. And I hope from this moment going forward, she stops giving those girls collaborations, because they are ingrates. They are ingrates. All that composure, all that calmness that this girl had. Meanwhile, she's out there talking cack about Doja, talking cack about Nicki Minaj, talking cack about people in the industry in general. Let me know, you guys, in the comment section what you think about Ice Spice. I'm absolutely shocked, and I'm wondering. I'm waiting to see how she's going to respond to this, how she's going to react to this, how she's going to continue carrying herself. I hope Nicki Minaj does not go on live. That's one thing. I hope Nicki Minaj does not address her. I hope Nicki Minaj pays their absolute dust. I hope Nicki Minaj pays her absolute dust. I hope Nicki Minaj ignores her. I hope Nicki Minaj does not give her clout. Oh my goodness, this is me doing a little prayer, because knowing Nicki Minaj, she's out there, she's about to call her out. Please, Nicki, don't do it. Don't tweet anything today. Don't say anything except your tour. Ignore this girl. Pay her dust. Pay her dust. Ignore her. Oh my goodness. I hope Nicki does not. Oh my goodness. Sometimes it's very stressful loving Nicki Minaj. Oh my goodness. Because I hope she's not going to do that. I hope she ignores this girl completely. Anyway, the next thing that we are going to talk about, you guys, we're going to talk about this entire situation, obviously, with, Kendrick Lamar and the entire district that came out. It seems like Kendrick decided to double down on dissing Drake. And this time she's out there, saying that Drake has got some people under him, people who work for him, who are also working for Kendrick, basically saying that they're informants in his camp. And overall, the district, I did listen to it. I mean, it's expected from Kendrick. Lyricist as usual, artistic as usual, and as usual, Drake was out there trolling on Instagram about this entire thing. So really, there's nothing new, okay? Kendrick is doing what he does best, which is basically pen a diss track, and Drake is doing what he does best, which is basically trolling on Instagram. The next thing that we are going to be talking about, Cenat was out there gagging over Nicki Minaj and her humility. Now, if Kai didn't have, these strict copyright rules on her streaming content, I would have inserted that snippet. But anyway, she was out there talking about how Nicki Minaj is such a humble human being, and what the experience was like when he went to the Brooklyn show. And she was like, and he was like, oh well, everybody there calls her, the boss lady, and he was out there also saying like a lot of the people that were working there were really bad bees, like they are tens. That's according to what Kai was saying. He was super excited, and everybody who has ever interacted with Nicki Minaj will tell you that she's a humble human being, and I do feel like this is the reason why she continues to be taken advantage of with people. Like, that's one thing. Once you make yourself accessible to people, they will take you for granted. They will use you. They will feel entitled. They will become delusional, like we just witnessed with ISIS. Okay. The next thing that we are going to be talking about, you guys, we're going to be talking about, of course, Phat Joe. Now, this is something that I wanted to talk about. It seems like Phat Joe was out there basically saying that, Nicki Minaj and Beyonce, and was talking about how, these people genuinely have the support and have been supportive of people's sexuality, like regardless of how they identify. They've always created a safe space for everybody. And so he was basically giving Nicki Minaj and of course Beyonce their tens, for accommodating everyone. And so he was sort of also saying that, well, now it seems like everybody's just doing it to trend and to get the support of every community. And so people were like, oh, finally, you're giving Nicki Minaj a tens. And you do know that how this is a little bit interesting, seeing that Remy Ma feels some type of way about Nicki Minaj, and Phat Joe is Remy Ma's brother technically. And so people were like, oh, these are interesting times indeed. Okay, now the next thing that we're going to be talking about, it does seem like this while Jess Hilarious has been disliking Nicki Minaj because she herself has been wanting to be a rapper. Now, you guys know that there is a video of Jess Hilarious that sort of, went viral of her abs, the pregnancy abs. And people were saying that, well, these look like abs that were obtained from surgery. And, people were just making fun of the abs and things like that. And so Jess Hilarious decided to respond in a diss track. I listened to it, I saw it, and I was like, oh, I see. So you've always wanted to be a rap girly. This is why you've always been salty and jealous of Nicki Minaj. Well, unfortunately for you, you are stuck with the bold-headed Charlamagne the Goddess and, of course, Envy. Those are the people that you're stuck with, okay? You're going to be hating from the sidelines, and you're not going to be Nicki Minaj. So let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about Jess Hilarious responding in a diss track. The next thing that we are going to be talking about, you guys, we're going to be talking about Doja Cat. It does seem like Matlamini is out there showing JT some love. Now, there's a video on Twitter there where Doja Cat is singing along to Okay, and I do not blame her because that is a very catchy song, if we're gonna be honest. Okay, especially the hook. I mean, it has you feeling some type of way, like oh my goodness, it's such a lovely track. So honestly, I love to see these rappers supporting each other as long as they're not using each other, because at this point I don't know how I feel about these female rappers that are all in their entirety. I'm just like, and then you guys blame Nicki Minaj for behaving the way she behaves. No, like, this is serious damage, you guys. Imagine people, like the general public, bashing you and saying that you don't support other girls, and the moment you support other girls, they're out there snaking you like this. And right now the GP will be quiet. The GP will make it like it's normal, but they will take every opportunity to say, oh, Nicki doesn't support other girls, oh, Anyway, you guys, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, we're going to be talking about Tiffany Haddish. So Tiffany was out there admitting to creating burner accounts to fight her battles. Because according to her, people were dragging her and people were calling her the P word, the PED or word. And so she's admitting to creating burner accounts so that she can fight some of her battles herself. Now, am I surprised that she would do something like that? I mean, I'm not. She's friends with Jason Lee. She is friends with, of course, Missy Lee. So I expect no better. So I'm really not shocked. I don't know why people are surprised. That's very on brand for her, seeing the kind of company that she keeps. But hey, let me know in the comment section, are you surprised? I do know that I do feel like the Transformer also has a banner account, because some of the comments that I see even on this YouTube channel, I'm just like, this is gonna be you. This is gonna be you. Okay, but anyway, thank you very much, you guys, for watching, and thank you very much for making it this far. If you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button and do turn on the notification bell so that you will be notified each and every time that I post. I post each and every single day, and I keep you updated on what's happening in the celebrity world on Instagram, on Twitter, and about all things trending. Yo, you guys, more receipts came out, right? And then she said, so after all this that she said about calling Nicki Minaj ungrateful and delusional, she even went further. Hey, you guys, I'm sorry. I was about to round up this video, but then I saw more receipts and I was like, what is happening? Okay. So after she said I cut her off, by the way, not speaking to her till January, the friend then went ahead and said, OMG, how does she not realize that it's not like they initially asked her to do it? That's the thing people always say about her. She's always thinking she's doing you a favor. Did she do more? Or do you just feel like that's what's best? And she said, no, it's that. Plus, she wants publishing from all my songs, including third-party writing competitions. So anything I write to other people, any song I get on. Mind you, I had a Taylor Swift one before the Nicki Minaj feature. And then this girl said, is the Taylor collab coming out? Blah, blah, blah. This, all that. People were getting it that time. And this girl actually was very respectful about talking about, like when she was talking about it, just saying that, well, the environment is different from the way it was back in the day. Okay. And then she said, and that's basically what she's saying, because she keeps saying, oh, when Wayne was signing me, I didn't question blah, 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 but me and her are in different places in our career when that happened. Like, I'm already signed, so why would I work backwards? And now it's just necessary. Like, she gaslights me too much. I gotta love her from a distance for my mental health. And then she said, this is the best way I can describe it. Nicki is like those people who believe that kids today shouldn't get student loan forgiveness because they had to pay for it back when they went. Wow, to think I was even thinking this girl was being disrespectful. And then I Spy said, but mind you, we wanted to pay Nicki. And then she said, if that makes sense. And then she said, the artist fee, yes, 100. I think she's jealous that I own all my masters, because she said, James, you think the man, James, you think you're the man and think you're so cool in the interview. Yo, you guys. I don't know why she mentioned it. And that's when they started talking about this entire James situation. And this is very, to me, I'm just like, wow, people really are entitled out there. Oh my goodness. Anyway, let me know, you guys, in the comment section, obviously, what you think about that. Thank you very much for watching, you guys, and thank you very much for making it this far. If you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button and do turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified each and every time that I post. Until my next one, see you.